Greetings everyone. Hope all of you have had a fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder content. Now, I actually took the time to respec a couple of people, which is why you see me in a different place now than I ended during the last episode. I went into my guy, gave him less intelligence. I've decided I didn't need all those skill points, gave him more charisma, which in turn bumped up my armor class. And also, in the character sheet, I decided to give him crane style and dodge. Just in general, want to give him some more defensive capabilities. Didn't like how things were going. I forgot, I gave the Triceratops to Ember. That's why she wasn't traveling. That's why I wasn't traveling with us, but she still has it and it's still working. I also respect Woljif, and we're actually going to go ahead and take him with us. So we're putting Camellia on the bench because I feel like with a demon path, it makes more sense having Woljif around. He's a tiefling just like you and dealing with the same struggles that tieflings go through. I gave him some levels in Arcane Trickster. So he still focuses on the 2 daggers, but he's got some more things in his spell book. Gave him improved abundant casting and gave him Archmage armor to help with his defensive capabilities. So he should be casting buffs and then sticking people. So the only thing that concerns me about him is he has a crazy amount. Yeah, he's got 30 speed and very high initiative, but I don't want him running out before Asmodeus. So I'm probably going to try to stick him in the back to assist with that and hopefully help keep him back. I also respect Daeran. So now I gave him the Bones Mystery, gave him some necromancy powers, abundant casting and boundless healing. And then we gave him some more in general, just gave him some different spells that he can use so that he'll be more of a caster as opposed to just shooting arrows. We'll see how it works out. Because his starting feats are so whack, he gets this extra channel and then selective channel. Terrible. That's what kind of makes me want to just go into archery, but his charisma is so high and it's just going to continue to climb. You might as well make the most of it, even if it takes a while to truly get him to the point we want him to be at. And that should pretty much cover it. So now let's go out and see. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rest. I need to rest real quick to get all my spells back. And I thought you all might be interested in this conversation as well. Oh, so it's broken a little bit, it appears. It's supposed to be Solsail standing there and painting a picture of her. And it's just a little quick dialogue. It's nothing special. But I thought maybe some of you hadn't seen it before. Maybe it'll pop back up properly later on and another time when we come swing by. In fact, now that I think about it, where is Solsail? Oh, he's all the way down there. Okay, fine. So yeah, we'll take a rest and then we'll go out and finally deal with this dragon. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. This dragon consistently gives me a thorough beatdown, even on this turn. So we'll see if we can make it a little bit easier this time. I know it's very bold of me, but I would like to meet Queen Galfrey. I'd like to talk to her, perhaps ask her for advice. She has been fighting the chaos and evil that give rise to creatures like me for so many years. I wish I had her courage. If she had won her power in battle by killing a dozen strong rivals, then maybe I'd welcome her advice. But she received her place through the stupid Uplander right of birth. What's to admire about that? Good old Windowog. Either you're strong or you're not. All right. Oh, so the only thing I am a little bit concerned about, when I do this character, it has to start with Scaled Fist, which means that my alignment now is lawful evil. I don't know if you have to be chaotic in order to accept quest. So it won't stop things from kicking off. But once things kick off with Mythic Quest, if that is required, they won't give me additional quests until I become chaotic. But if that's what it comes down to, I'll figure out a way around it. All right, and we'll drop her, bring him on. He also has outflank. I gave him that, so now I finally have someone who will be with me in melee, doing outflank with me. And okay, so go here, travel. And actually, right, there's still no search. No, still no mercenaries I can get. I can pick up them, but such a weird weird bug. All units in the target army gain +5. What's going on with this? I have no idea. Why is there an exclamation point on this area? Swindlers have started a rumor that the commander is a saint, and gullible soldiers are now buying their charms that allegedly contain his hair, cut nails, and other holy relics. Punish the con artists. Leave the con artists be. Don't have this because of the Path of Angel. Manufacture charms bearing the commander's image and Crusade-themed merchandise. Start event. Oh, not enough resources. Okay, that's interesting. Woljif will arrange the manufacturing Crusader merchandise and goods with the commander's image. Soldiers and common Medivians alike will be eager to buy all of it, from lucky charms to travel mugs. I'm sure. Monk, no. All your fire spells deal additional 2d6 holy damage. That sounds like something I want. Bell of Mercy. Logistics could deal with that, sure. All right. Now. Oh, here we go. That's what we need, right? Yep. Dark splotches of dried blood are visible on the ground. Its foul, pungent scent awakens the predatory instinct of the hunt. Everything nearby is splattered in blood, as if a battle took place here, or someone slaughtered a herd of goats. Yet this blood belongs to neither human nor goat. Its sulfurous odor indicates that this is the blood of a rare, fire-breathing dragon. Injured and exhausted, the fleeing dragon stopped here to rest. The commander decides to ask the assassin for advice. The dwarf points confidently to the south. The dragon's lair is hidden somewhere among the mountain gorges. Artisan's Tower has been revealed. Okay. And Artisan's Tower is there. Save here. And we will go ahead and rest, even though we do not have anybody to deal with divine services. We'll just have to roll with that. It's fine. It's a minimal amount of, Dwarf boy, tell me more about the place where you learned to kill people. It's called Hell's Nest? If I told you, they'd hunt you down. Wait, you look like the prospect appeals to you. Forget it. You shouldn't even joke about it. There's no getting away from daggermark assassins. No experiment too dangerous for Nadio. All right. Someone's on the road. The commander and his followers are traversing the mountains, trying to track down the female dragon that has lately been wreaking havoc around Drezen. The dwarf leading the party approaches the edge of the cliff and points down to the ruins of a tower built upon the rock 300 feet below. Its very existence raises a number of questions. Who would dare to build a tower here so close to the demons? Why would they erect it here at the bottom of a canyon? An expert analysis of the tower structure provides the answers. Numerous features in its design indicate that the building dates back to the golden age of the Aslanti Empire. It is several times older than the Worldwound and was originally constructed on top of a mountain before the cataclysm changed everything. The tectonic plates shifted, causing the tower to sink to the bottom of a newly formed canyon, and the mountains rose up around it like the jaws of a predator, ready to snap shut and bury it beneath the rock forever. The ancient ruins had been abandoned for ages, barely visible amidst the steep cliffs. The tower would have remained hidden had the commander's party not discovered it by following the trail of blood. The dwarf signals that it is time to descend. The alpine path leading to the tower soon splits into two directions. One on the left is a rocky ledge, dangerously narrow and visibly unstable. On the right is a broad path, covered in overgrown brambles and thickets. There are many poisonous plants in these mountains, some of which are so dangerous that merely touching them can lead to numerous adverse reactions. These include, but are not limited to, migraines, disorientation, vomiting, hearing, and vision loss, paralysis, and even death. The commander assesses the risk and chooses the steep and dangerous path to the left. The commander decides to take the path to the left, which descends steeply down at a dangerous angle. The loose stones along the ledge are treacherous and unstable, and one wrong step could cause a rock slide. This is a task for either a person of outstanding acrobatic talent or someone attentive and cautious. Whoever leads the way will take on the greatest risk. The commander... 17, 19... Let's go, Nanio. Knowledge World 24 sends its most careful and intelligent companion to lead the way. Oh, come on, Nanio. Statistics show that mountains often prove to be more cunning and cruel than those who seek to conquer them. Even places that seem harmless may in fact prove highly dangerous. A rock Asmodeus thought was stable falls away beneath his feet. Fortunately, after plummeting through the air for several feet, his fall is arrested by an outcropping of rock, and he lands hard, hitting the stone with a painful thud. One short. Great. The path comes to an abrupt end. A recent rock slide has destroyed this section of the trail, leaving behind only a few footholds for those brave enough to attempt the crossing. The commander's allies hastily tie themselves together with rope, hoping to prevent a fall if anyone loses their footing. The dwarf silently indicates his mountaineering equipment. If they choose to climb down the mountain cliff, they will be able to get back onto the path and avoid the dangers ahead. The commander... How does Greyboar have more athletics than I do? That's not possible. Oh, yes it is, because I respect myself and took away all my skills. Oh, crap. I didn't think about that. I didn't think that through. Mobility. Ooh, this is bad. This is not going to be good. Well, we'll go mobility. Orders the most agile of his companions to carefully lead the party down the slope, using the ledges as footholds. Hey! The commander and the companions descend lower and lower, leaping from one ledge to another. Thanks to his combat expertise and presence of mind, Asmodeus does not panic or make a single mistake. He skillfully leads his followers across the treacherous terrain, and eventually they reach a secure rock ledge. With a cry of warning, the dwarf points to the sky. Giant birds of prey circle ominously overhead. Their beak morphology indicates their carnivorous nature, and their large size suggests they consider the commander and his companions to be prospective prey. It is common for them to fling their quarry against the cliffs and then feed on the carcasses. With ear-piercing shrieks, they swoop into formation and dive down to attack. The commander gives the order to Lower Nature 28, scare off the birds, which suddenly gives one of the party members an ingenious idea. Wow, how did I succeed that? Oh, I rolled a 19. Wow. The party overcomes every obstacle and finally descends to the ruined tower. The mountain has been conquered and no one has fallen victim to his treachery. Now they secretly approach the unsuspecting dragon, stealthily making their way through the surrounding rocks. After leading them to the tower, the dwarf gives his newfound allies a nod of respect and signals for caution. Wow. Definitely lucked out on that one. Somebody from the tracks I could tell that this is not the dragon's permanent lair, but merely a temporary refuge. Somebody is getting respect after this is over. You up here. You down here with him. And you can stay back there. It's fine. Okay. So first there. All right. Now.
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yes. No. Air. On. Zio.
Tio, Vorlesh, Hanpi, Tea, Hordes.
Anik. Efno. Na. Ea. Ura. Ha. I. Riti.
Rules are made to be broken.
Almost forgot. Fire resistance.
You are my favorite aide. Hmm?
Whoops.
Oh, yes, what?
All right. And this is time-based mode.
Let's shake a leg.
Automatically attacks. She automatically
I'm always
attacks.
open to ideas.
You. That's not going to work on him. You can. Yeah, I guess this is about as
Missed
good as
me
it's gonna
already.
get. What do I want you to do? That might work on him. I don't know. Let's see.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, you do what you do.
My tail is restless.
And yeah, you do what you do. You just attack. All right, fine. Let's go. Let's make this happen. Let's try to get as close as we can to the dragon without making any noise. Then we'll take it by surprise. Greyboar whispers approvingly. We've crept up on the toothy old lizard without her noticing us. It's a pleasure to work with real professionals. Let's get a little closer so we can attack it when she least expects it. The dragon looms over an old elf, her vicious teeth bared in an angry snarl. You recognize his face. He is called the Storyteller. I know you're in league with those parasites who wounded me. They sent you to spy on me. They thought I wouldn't crave the crunch of your old bones. They were wrong. I've always had a special liking for the taste of the elven flesh, but I do love to play with my food. What can you offer me in exchange for your pathetic life? Perhaps I won't kill you if you manage to impress me. The Storyteller is pale as a ghost, but he stands strong and doesn't lose his nerve, though his voice trembles slightly as he speaks. A story. Stories are all I have, but some of them are priceless, more valuable than any treasure. This I can offer you in payment. The dragon's eyes light up with curiosity. After a moment's consideration, she nods. Stealth 20, stay quiet and wait for the right moment. Greyboar, what are we going to do? Dorch looks at you excitedly. Let's wait for the right moment to attack. This old man is distracting the monster. We could use it to our advantage. He's one tough old fellow. Anyone else would have been shitting bricks by now. Maybe it's because he's blind. He just can't see the intimidating size of her teeth. Stealth 20, stay quiet and wait for the right moment to attack. I have a peculiar item on me. Its previous owner was quite sinister, so I think you'll appreciate this story. The Storyteller produces a small bundle from his bag and opens it to reveal a golden signet ring. As he holds it up in his shaking hands, the old man's voice suddenly changes. His tone grows shrill and angry, taking on an exaggerated quality, as if doing a mocking imitation of someone else. Everything in this room is so cheap and vulgar. Jamandi Aldori knows nothing about luxury, another sorry provincial excuse for an aristocrat. And yet I still must bow my head and smile politely at these sword-wagging half-wits. These poor souls have never known anything more luxurious in their life than this rural parody of a palace. I must convince them that I am at their mercy. Ha! So they will all beg me for mercy, but I'll see they're given none, or my name isn't Tartusio. And look at these foolish idiots who want to become a baron. What a parade of louts. A whining, bubbling bore, more beard than face, who drones on. An insolent, unwashed wench carrying around a dull gardening tool as a weapon of choice. An undead sadist carrying an endless amount of emotional baggage from her childhood. She's actually all right, to be fair. But as for the infuriating halfling who never shuts up, how I long to take that little journal of hers and shove it into her blabbering mouth so she'll choke on it and be quiet. A worthless creature who clings like a limpet to someone far more important. My greatest rival, a dark horse. Well, consider this entire performance dedicated to you. The old elf is out of breath, and his diminishing voice becomes harder to discern. Stealth 25 continued to wait for the right moment. This night will be long and bloody. The mercenaries will storm the palace and kill this useless rabble, hopefully starting with all my rivals. But they won't touch me, for I possess a token of immunity, a ring with King Irabeth's personal coat of arms. After all, it is I who must lead the expedition into the stolen lands, not for stupid titles or glory, oh no. Ha! Imagine becoming that fool Jumandi's bootlicker until the end of your life. No, my precious, witless little soldiers will procure something a lot more valuable than a barony in the middle of nowhere. Something precious is hidden in the stolen lands. A wooden sword created by someone who was truly powerful. Nothing like the pathetic scraps of metal worn by these pompous outdoorsy simpletons. No, it is a true instrument of fate. It's a pity I don't know how to use it myself, but King Irabeth will pay me an obscene amount of money for it. Fortune enough for an eternity of endless debauchery. Not to mention the little bonus he'll give me for Jumandi's venture collapsing like a house of cards. Merely a trifle, really. Barely buys you a palace in Absalom. And then, oh, Calistria. This stink pot with a sword has started flapping their jaws again. Why can't she just shut up? Her manners are worse than a kobold's. Be careful now, Tartusio. Don't let anything slip about Jamandi. I hope this loudmouth gets stabbed tonight. The storyteller's voice grows louder and sharper. It's not like you're being kept prisoner. If you don't want to wait, you can always return to the mountains or whatever other place you crawled out of. I especially advise you to do so if you don't know who the outdoorsy sword lords are. Exhausted, the storyteller falls silent. The dragon is also quiet. She appears lost in thought, her malevolent gaze growing dazed and unfocused. Finally, she speaks, her voice loud and demanding. How interesting. What happened next? Greybor tenses, ready to spring. He wastes no words. She's thinking. She's distracted. Attack now. Attack. Greybor to battle. Actually, no. I'm going to go with the chaotic option. Chaotic, step out of cover. I have an interesting story for you, too. It happened. The dragon turns toward you in astonishment. What? You again? You sent this miserable old daughter to distract me with his chatter while you sneak up on me? Oh, well.
No time for debates.
Here's what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Are we all still hasted? We are. Excellent.
They'll beg me to stop.
How much did you miss this by? Wasn't bad. Okay. Nanio, we are all hasted. So, you know, we're going to try this. See, it might not work. Fails to overcome. By how much? Ooh, that's not close. Oh, well, so she would need to roll a 16 to overcome the spell resistance. Well, it's probably not happening anytime soon. Can we remove things off? Yeah. Let's remove that off. Let's remove that off. Let's put that on there. Yeah, I guess this makes sense. This makes sense too. Actually, we don't need to keep the buffs on because we'll just go through them one by one when we're figuring this stuff out. So we can take all that stuff off. This personal stuff we'll leave on. We'll leave haste on. Might need that every so often. And he'll probably activate that more often than not. So we can do this. Yeah, I want to start with invisibility. There we go. It won't let him walk past him? What? That's weird. Fine. Did I remember fire? I did remember fire. Now I want prayer. But I want it in close enough proximity where the only thing you can do right now is move. There we go. Do your thing. Yeah, why can they get past, but Walt just can't? That's super weird. Whatever. Well, probably because I cast invisibility now. Think about it, so. Can't complain, can't complain. All right. Oh, crap. I forgot to turn this on. And that's a freaking standard action. I can't get there anyway. There we go.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
It wouldn't let him go all the way to the side? That's interesting. Oh. Did I remember to... Did I put remove fear on all of them? Yeah, but it didn't matter. I forgot about that portion. This fight is significantly more difficult if you don't have sea level. Alright, he's just gonna stop there. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. Drezen will burn. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. A little bit. There we go. And he probably can't charge, right? Yeah. Nope. But he can just do a regular attack. Excellent. 23 damage. I'll definitely take that. And shatter your bones. Shatter your bones. Shatter your bones. Oh. Can't get... Why won't that work? Fails to overcome. Yeah, that's not happening. That's fine. Are really all of them gonna miss, huh? And he's gonna run away? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh no, you're just shaking? Oh, excellent. Excellent.
May I see your
Let's do
entrails,
it.
please?
Get off me, you foul parasites. Don't let the dragon get off the ground. She'll set everything on fire. All right.
Watch and learn.
You all still hasted? Then let's go.
Trail me.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's dead. Excellent. Excellent job, Asmodeus. Greyboar looks with satisfaction at the surrounding carnage. That's a job well done. You could use her head to decorate your tent. I'm going back to Drezen. It's been a pleasure working with you. I think we should continue working together.
I'm ready to offer you my services. As you can guess, a full contract will be more expensive than a one-time job. I think 12,500 gold would be a fair price.
Okay, so you can pay him 12,500 here, but what will happen is he'll be with you all throughout Act 3, but then right at the end of Act 3, he'll get an assassination contract and come to you and basically say you're going to have to pay him more or he's going to kill you. So it's better just to go ahead and give him 25,000 gold up front because it gives him more respect for you and you skip that whole interaction. So give him 25,000 gold coins. I think his services are worth more than that, so I'm willing to double the price.
It is always a great pleasure to work with a client who can tell a professional from an amateur. It's rare these days to find someone who appreciates high-quality work and is willing to pay for what it's worth. I think this is the beginning of a long and productive partnership.
Excellent.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Within the pedestal, a faint purple glow emanates from a crystal-shaped hole. Its edges are chipped and cracked, suggesting that whatever it contained has been forcibly removed. Half of the pair. Whenever two creatures wearing different halves of this pendant are within a 10 feet distance of each other, each gets a +2 circumstance bonus on attack rolls and a +2 circumstance bonus to AC. So I could take one and then I can give the other one to Woljif and we'll have the full thing. The other half of this pair is with the priest who's in front of the church in Drezen. So this is why, part of the reason why I mentioned in my party composition video that it helps to have someone who can cast Bark Skin, because otherwise you might need to use your necklace to give them more natural armor. In this case, I'm not worried about it. Whatever, I'll let go of the natural armor and I'll just get this instead until we find better necklaces.
A success worthy of praise.
Though this magic trap is now old and dysfunctional after centuries of disuse, it would once have irreversibly blinded any thief who gazed upon it.
It went splendidly.
This inscription once contained a spell of warning. When an intruder appeared, it would let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment has worn off with the passage of time, so your ears have been spared. Braces of Abrupt Onslaught. These braces grant the wearer a +5 competence bonus on trickery skill checks. Whenever the wearer makes a sneak attack, its damage increases by 1d6. We'll take that. We'll just make this that.
This way.
This experiment has gone awry.
The inscription is written in an archaic elven script. Though the letters themselves are recognizable, the ancient words are indecipherable, having fallen out of use centuries ago. I'm sorry, I forgot. I wanted to see. So that last bit of damage was 32. It was just enough to not only start this sequence, but to just flat out kill him. 4 damage due to sneak attack. Nice. Okay. Very, very nice job. So as you can see, when he catches you off guard, those fights are brutal. But if you're able to get through those skill checks and get the drop on them, fight's not that bad. Hot. Have you found what I asked of you? Splendid. Let's get out of this place as soon as possible. All the smokes make it difficult to breathe. We'll meet in Drezen. So you were able to find the sheath that he came here looking for. If you took too long to defeat the dragon and it burned everything, you would not have been able to do that.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
All right. There's actually one other tough fight here before we leave, and this fight is always tough to deal with. It's also always annoying trying to get out of here. For some reason, you fall through the steps often. So hopefully that won't be too hard. Okay, we've still got the majority of those buffs that were put on to us.
Anything new?
We're gonna put on haste. Fire is still on. Yeah, this is still as good as it's probably gonna
Don't
get.
mind me.
All right, let's go ahead.
I refuse to accept their statement.
All Spell Eater. Nope, not gonna wait. All right, that reveals somebody else. Silent. Fine. Doesn't she have? Yep, she does. I can't remember the right strategy for these guys, but we're gonna try this. I feel like this is the guy you need to take out the most. Did it not take the whole party? Sure didn't. God dog it. Oh well. All right, Woljif. Can you get to the silent one? If you go here, yep, that's
Stab you or
mine.
zap you. Why not both? Distract them for me.
Nice, very nice. Oh. Spells remove fear, bull strength, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Very unfortunate. All right.
No match for me.
Really? And already the problems start. All right. You get 6, 4-round attack. But actually, we're gonna put steady target on you to help out with that.
Simply business.
God dog it. All right, Asmodeus, make it happen.
Let the attack commence.
Come on, man. How about you? How do you do?
I will see to your demise.
18. I'm pretty sure Phantasmal Killer doesn't work on him. But that they're not fans of fire. Alright, Woljif with... That's all you have for a full attack right now? God dog it. How much?
Time to share your treasures.
That helped. Still leading my spells.
I'll rip you apart.
Thank you, Windewalk. Much appreciated. All right. Oh, enraged, silent. Okay, interesting.
Die, die, die!
All right. What are we missing? He has that. That's a whole lot. Let's see. I think one of them can cast fear. So let's put remove fear on everybody. And do we still have, is everybody still hasted? Looks like everybody still has haste on, right? He is missing haste, so let's cast it. All right. He can get 3 hits on him, so makes more sense.
Cover me,
Let's just
all
go
right?
after him. Excellent. She go ahead and attack him.
Me to stop.
Critical hit 60. Excellent. All right. Interesting. He does some sort of healing thing there, but this one has a ton of health. You're close.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Yes. Very nice damage. Very nice damage. Okay. Oh yeah, he's ending this. Yes. 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 Okay. Make this happen. Now. 34. Excellent job, Daeran.
Mind over muscle.
Plants do not like fire. And Woljif.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Excellent. Huh. I'm just weirded out because I thought it's supposed to end if you attack any creature, but he's staying stealth, and I don't know why. But hey, I'll take it. Hey. There we go. Okay, word to the wise. That fight significantly easier in turn-based. Significantly.
Skip the pleasantries.
In real time, they just keep constantly dispelling all your stuff while kicking you around. It is just, it's rough. It's rough, y'all. It's rough. Potion resist fire. All right. I don't understand why the stuff you get from there is so trash. I assume those mandrake roots are good for something, but I don't know what it is. Right, you can use it to cook during a rest. Woohoo. Considering what it takes to get those, you'd think they give you something better. But whatever. We're done. All right, and now comes the final portion. Getting out of here. Getting out of here in previous updates was a real pain. Your folks would constantly fall through the steps and wouldn't make it to the end. Let's see. Let's.
This way.
Could it be? Looks like we're all gonna make it. All right. There we go. Okay. Hopefully, when we return to Drezen, it'll tell us something about our mythic path. But since we're here, might as well go ahead and make a little stop. All right.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
I
Do you
crave
require
your
my unbiased
commands.
opinion?
Yes. No.
Smile. It's not ending just yet.
Command.
Ask nicely.
Let's see. One. He's got both of these, right? Yep. Put on that last. Fortunately, it doesn't have either one of those. All right. Let's see what's around here.
Can we retreat already?
Oh. No, everything doesn't require turn-based. Come on now. Not doing turn-based for a damn wolf. Why are three? Oh, because I have three more. I was like, why are three people running up in melee? I only got two melee people, but that's in my main team. I'm not with my main team right now. Open that up. Okay, cool.
No match for me.
You're in my
You'll
way.
make a fine trophy.
May I see your entrails, please?
Excellent. I think this is all trash here, right? Oh, wait. Got some sort of eye ingredient. Bloodshot eye. Excellent.
I see something over there.
Thank you, window up. Why did all of you fail a check? Really? They all failed it
Wherever
for
my
real?
legs carry me.
Nobody's gonna get this perception check? That's unfortunate. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. Nothing's perfect.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Alright. And there was a door over here, I believe.
I welcome your company.
Why? Oh, Bless is right there, and there's Remove Fear. They should have more buffs, but I have no idea what those buffs should be. Delay points. Go. Alright, with those. Oh, and
Something
then
wrong?
let's get this over quickly.
Trail me.
All right.
What's that?
Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Let's make this quick.
I see something over there.
Lady-o, this way. God dog it.
Pretty good, aren't I? This is my kind of work.
I have no idea how she avoided setting that trap off, but I'll take it.
They'll beg me
You
to
can handle them,
stop.
right?
Kill him.
My tail
Okay,
is
hold
twitching.
on.
Must be a sign.
Now I'll do turn-based, since I don't know what kind of stuff he does. Woljiff. You are not invisible, but hey, we're just gonna go with it. Cut off a couple of mirror images. We'll take that. You have fear now. Let's get up close, see if we can use it. I don't even know if this that creature is susceptible to fear. Fails to overcome, so you could be afraid, but it would take a monumental roll. All right, not the worst thing in the world. Nanio fails. Oh, this is getting annoying. Need to get you all stats up. Holy smokes!
Worth the pain.
Holy smokes! Well, Greyboard, let him know how little you appreciated that sequence. Excellent. Holy smokes, Greyboard. That was very nice indeed. Set him up nicely for when you roll. Yep. Okay. Scroll, potion of heal and a scroll of tsunami. Interesting. Okay. And what's in here? Cool. Dust.
This is my kind of work.
Rules
All right.
are made to be broken.
All right. And we are going to keep on turn-based.
There, I wonder.
There we go.
I'll prove I am the best.
Let's shred them!
The sacrament is corrupted. Excellent. Now, God dog it, I forgot to put invisibility onto him. But we'll do that now. Which one of you is Woljiff? This is Woljiff. Here we go. Okay. Now, Yeah, he's really got nothing to do either. That's fine. It's okay. She overcomes one of their spell resistances. Nice. Ow. Fine. That's the way you feel about it. And him. How about him? Yep, he can. And I just pressed it and it won't let me go anywhere.
Commence.
No reason. Okay, whatever. Woljif, how about you? Oh. All right. Him. Critical miss. But everything else, all gravy. He's gonna go over here. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Excellent. What are you gonna do? Oof. That was rough. You're the one who got... No, you weren't the one who got hit by our web. Well, let's try this anyway. How's this work? Fails to overcome by quite a bit. Study you. Can't charge, so we'll just do a regular. All right, you hit. Excellent. And, oh, this is over. It's absolutely over. Free action. Why not? Yeah. I'll definitely take that. Holy smokes. So in one turn, 31 damage, 27 damage, 26 damage, 26, 28, was reduced to 26. Wow, that was very impressive. Okay. And the Blitz Cut item, this +3 shock short sword bypasses any type of damage reduction. Very nice indeed. Ooh, so these are the tiles we're supposed to use in that puzzle that I think is not ready yet in the current beta, but I'll still go by the spots so you all can see it, and maybe if you do believe it's ready and have some suggestions on how to do this, I'd be open to hearing it, but from what I've seen, I don't think it's ready yet. Magic Essence. Okie dokie. And I believe that's it for this dungeon.
My favorite aid.
Very nice indeed. Did I miss this? I missed this. Missed this too. And missed that 3.
This way.
How? Monster Hunter's Diary. All right. Nice little diversion. Just wanted to clean that up since we were already in the area. And now we can head back to Drezen.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Wherever my legs carry me. Is this the... I hope this... Yep. Okay. This is the right way back. And let's just make sure we're all full. Nice and full. Yep. We're good. Just in case we run into something ugly on the way. Dun, dun. Save there. And back to Drezen we go. Walls. Save here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Let's go straight to the Citadel. Ooh. Oh, no. Daeran looks a little, the merest trifle, more serious than usual. Asmodeus, we need to talk. Under strictest confidence, I am going to invite you to a nada date. Yes, you heard me correctly, a nada date. If, by some chance, you imagine you see wine, cushions, and treats laid out before you, you should know that it is merely an optical illusion. Great. I actually have some free time for a nada date. Daeran offers his hand to you gallantly. Allow me, my lord. So, now that I think about this, the only concern that I have is Windowog is really my main number one. I don't want Daeran to take her place. So we're going to go through the scene, but then I'm going to go talk to Windowog. If Windowog still has that dialogue saying, I'm no longer interested or we should stop this, then I'm going to assume that we're good. But if that's disappeared, I'm going to take that to mean the game has decided Daeran has taken her place, and we're going to reload, and I'm going to politely decline this. All right, let's continue. The longer he spends alone with you, the more Daeran seems to shed his usual acerbity. His hair is tousled, and the ties on his shirt have been loosened. He sits back, looking completely at ease, while his hands are lively and elegantly expressive, punctuating his speech. So here we are, alone, at this utterly insignificant, tedious business meeting. Would you be so kind as to suggest a conversation starter? We need something boring and practical to talk about. Boring and practical, as you know, is not exactly my forte. The best way is to scrub pots. Oh, this is a perfect topic for me. I possess such vast experience in this arena after all. So, pots. I know of their existence, so that's a start. I first encountered the necessity of scrubbing pots after joining your delightful party. You may be familiar with this remarkable sensation. When you make a new acquaintance, but you instantly hate everything about them? Well, that sums up my attitude toward pots. Oh, I could spend hours describing my loathing for them. Daeran's eyes sparkled teasingly. Are you absolutely positive you don't want me to stop now? Smile wickedly. You drove yourself into this trap. Now you must continue. Oh yes, I did drive myself into this trap. Daeran looks directly into your eyes. My thoughts are all adrift. I guess I shan't be able to maintain a boring conversation. It is beyond me. He moves closer, just a little, and takes your hand. I wonder if I shall come to regret this. You're dangerous. I know it. Lift his chin up with your hand and look into his eyes. If you try to pass this off as another one of your jokes, I'll send you back to Mendev immediately, on a donkey, stark naked. Threats and passion. For some reason, I find this combination highly attractive. Daeran removes your hand from his face, but he doesn't move back. Instead, he leans forward as if for a kiss. Inexplicable power lies in the force that draws mortal bodies and souls to each other. If there was a way to measure it and compare it to other forces of nature, other forces in the universe, it could prove to be comparable with gravity between the planets. But this force is as fragile as it is mighty. Sometimes its emergence can lead to unexpected and irreversible consequences. Day 18, month Sarinth 6, year 4710. Night falls, and with it the commander drifts off into a deep sleep. He dreams. He sees himself from outside his body, himself and Daeran. The two lie next to each other, their hands joined, their breathing slow and deep. The young count's hair gleams with a soft golden glow, almost invisible in the light of day, but in the dark of night it is unmistakable and bewitching. Then the commander realizes that he's not. That sentence is incorrect in some way. It is then that the commander realizes that he is not simply seeing himself from the outside in this dream. He is seeing himself through someone else's eyes. Someone is near. They are watching from the darkness, watching closely but indifferently. Or perhaps the commander can sense only the gaze, but not the emotions of the invisible observer. The observer's attention is fixed on the naked bodies. The observer does not move. They make no attempt to turn away or come closer. They simply watch and watch and watch. Asmodeus gives himself over to the dream. Asmodeus lets a strange vision take over. The hours of night drag on, and nothing changes. The couple continues to sleep, exhausted from lovemaking. Someone is watching. Only at the very break of dawn, when Daeran turns over with a slight sigh, slowly coming up to wakefulness, does the dream loosen its grip. Wake up. You know what I've been thinking about? Daeran is battling his tousled hair, trying to make it look at least slightly tidy. Perhaps this crusade isn't so bad after all. At least I feel much happier now than I did back in my hedonistic days in Canabris. What a horrible thought. I feel like I am betraying my ideals just saying it. You know, I had a dream about the two of us. Indeed, Daeran smiles. I bet it was something rather tender, or perhaps something exhilarating. In the dream, a great danger was looming over you, but I was there for you, ready to help you no matter what. Daeran is watching you with a slightly surprised look on his face. A spark of understanding flickers in his eyes for a moment and disappears. Finally, he smiles gracefully. How courteous of you to guard me even in slumber. It saddens me to say this, but I have to go. Blowing him a kiss is just a little too much for me. My guy is not a kiss blower. If you miss me, you know where to find me. All right. So head to Irabeth. Irabeth's eyes are vacant. Her thoughts are clearly somewhere far away. Seeing you, though, she snaps to attention. Hail, Commander. I've taken care of the dragon that was attacking our patrols. That's one less problem to contend with. Now we can take the extra lookouts off dragon duty and reassign them a more useful task. Excellent work, Commander. I have to go. Irabeth says goodbye with a short bow. So... Okay, so I guess that was finished. Alright, so nothing to do here. Alright, so the fact that we have not received an update on our Demon Mythic Path, I guess means that we need to do one more main quest before it'll pop. That is unfortunate because the last main quest before you go to the Ivory Sanctum is locked behind a fortress. So that's bad. I gotta figure out how to... I need to go kamikaze and see if we can sacrifice the army specifically for that fortress though. And the problem is... I'm not sure how to do that. The problem is they've got another army right in front of it, so I can't just go directly to that fortress. Oh, what's going on with that guy? All right, well, first, before we think about that, let's go to Windowog and make sure that we haven't screwed up our relationship. Master, how can I serve you? Everything that happened between us is in the past. From now on, we are comrades in arms, nothing more. That says that we're still a couple to me, so I'm going to leave that alone. Works for me. Okay. We do need to talk to Greyboy at some point now that he's officially a party member all the way. You get more dialogue options with him, but I'm more worried about my main quest right now. So,
Trail me.
the dilemma. We could go Auto Crusade, which is going to remove that fortress automatically for us, but that also means if anything is required from the Crusade for the Mythic Path, we cannot do it. On the other side, on the other hand, we can't get past it anyway, so boom, 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 boom. Well, let's give ourselves the best chance for success. Whoa. This is not who I want. Out the way. Add on a few more Hell Knights. Right. Still level 6. Interesting. Oh, this was the crazy ones. They had like a crazy amount of people. All right. Now I remember why I left this alone. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice. And the Hell Knight did nothing. What else is new? Nope, stay where you are. Oh crap, I forgot to give the guy here some heroism. In fact, I should have given it to the archer. Or whatever. 8, 4, 3. Obliteration. All right. You. God dog it, I forget. Didn't do it again. Hey. All right. Interesting. Woo! And so typical. I am so sorry. I wanted to avoid this completely, but what I don't want to do is a whole bunch of work, get to the Mythic Path, and then find out it's all for naught anyway, so. Good enough. On the one hand, I don't want to bother moving him. On the other hand, though, it's going to take me forever to beat this horse without it, and he might decimate my army. So I don't see a way out of it. Thank you. I am not asking for that much. Right, see, even surrounded. They're barely doing anything. I need the Hell Knights. Look at that. All right, and I got my entire army back. Very helpful. Okay. Now, having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search the place and find a small grave where Sir Dalin Regalor, a hero of the Second Crusade, rests in peace. They take care of the grave and clean dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby, and the water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. This place is much loved by spirits and gods. Daily income increased, energy points ×4. Excellent. Okay. Now, we just need to be able to take this one out. And then that allows us to get to Winter Sun. That also means I just want a kamikaze run. I just want to just go to it, and even if it's just barely, for it to tell me, yes, you were able to defeat them. Because this one level higher than me, something tells me if I go into this fight, it's not going to work anyway. Not to mention, the Hell Knights might end up, freezing a bunch of times. But it looks like they're really just really not going to allow me to automatically win. All right, fine, let's fight it. Let's try. Let's try. Just like that. Okay. Excellent. That means the road is clear for Winter Sun. All right. So fine, I will do that main quest then. What? No, I'm not trying to do that. Tavern. Excellent. Cool. All right, and I think this is a good place to stop. I hope all of you enjoyed the video today. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.